Hello, this is a pretty impromptu video because I bought these. These are the Pentel Mattehop Pens. The other day during one of my weekly doodle sessions when I was drawing this little guy, in my mind I was just like, oh, this would be so nice if I had these pens to draw with. And the rest is history. I bought them. I just want to do a swatch test of the pens, and yeah, I'm so excited. So I have just swatched all 14 colors, and it looks great. Yeah, it dries really matte, and it looks almost like paint, like paint markers, but in a pen form. So I'm really thrilled. That's basically what I wanted with these pens, and I think I might try to draw something with them. Just thinking about how to go about this. Let's just do this quick sketch. I've drawn a sketch of my little man. So maybe I'll start with this one to do the little flames. This is really dark, a lot darker than what I thought it was going to be. There are some splotches with the light blue. It looks a little bit patchy, like some areas that have more ink are a little bit darker than the areas of less ink. But maybe that will add to the effect. Wow. It's really matte when it dries. Oh, actually, the patchiness has disappeared. It's become really matte. I was a bit scared that with how much ink is going on, it would um, make the paper pill. So far, so far that's not happening, which is a good sign. Um, every time I think it's about to happen, once it dries, it seems to level out really nicely. Oh, the part that I overlapped the colors over here actually turned out pretty nice. You can see the difference in like the completely dry ones and the ones that are not fully dried yet. Just trying to clean up some of these lines here, but I'm not sure if it's gonna work. I think I do need to let it sit for a little bit because I feel like the paint is building up a little bit every time I try and touch it up. So let's just wait for a little while. So far, my impressions of the pens is pretty good. Um, the finish is very nice. I really like how matte it looks. Um, I think my technique is not there yet. I'm not very good at using them at the moment. But I would definitely see myself using these more. I quite like it. I think maybe for me, I'm just a bit impatient. But that aside, it's pretty nice. I'll go ahead and do the feelers now. You can see here, I actually did use the coral pink for the stuff at first, but then I went over it with the brown, and it covered really well. It is a little bit thick, but it covered it really, really well. It did a great job. It's drying now. It is getting pretty dry now, and it's sorry, I just laughed because I looked at what I drew. Yeah, the finish is very matte. The finish is very matte. It's very dry and it does not smudge. It is a bit patchy in some areas, but I think that's just me. I think I'm not very good at using them yet. But I'm quite satisfied with the drawing. So you can see the side by side of my two little babies. Looking at the finished product, I feel very satisfied. It looks very clean, even though my lines are not clean. The colors are very vibrant, and I think the only thing that kind of throws me off is how when I first draw it, it's pretty dark and then it dries to the pastel colors, especially for the coral pink and the light blue. Overall, I would give the pens like I don't know if I have a biased opinion because I really was excited to use these. But I wouldn't say that I'm disappointed by any means. Maybe I'll give it an 8 out of 10. That might change. This was a very random video because I was just very excited about these pens. Hopefully you will be seeing more of these in my future videos. Thanks everyone. Bye.